What's up everybody and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 Mods Weekly. This is a series where I show you guys some of the best mods to come out for Fallout 4 each and every week. Unfortunately, this week definitely wasn't one of the better ones for mods. We got a few interesting mods, but not nearly on par with some of the past few weeks where we've been getting crazy weapon mods and some awesome power armors. Although this week we definitely got quite a few more practical mods, like mods that are going to be more lucrative on the longer term rather than just something cool to download for a little bit. With all that being said, let's get right into it. So up first we have a mod that you actually probably saw already. Blink grenades did make it to the front page of Reddit yesterday. Basically it adds in these grenades that allow you to teleport or blink to another location. There are actually a lot of mods that did this already, but I think the reason this one got so popular so quickly is one, it looks really nice, and two, the GIF is just really simple and clean and straightforward. Again, the main standout from this compared to other mods that do similar things is just how awesome it looks. When you actually throw the grenade down, you have a little bit of a blue flash and then you'll appear, but your body will actually kind of create itself right there. This is a very cool effect, and this mod is actually pretty well made. There's a little bit of a quest to actually go get these, so they're a little bit more lore friendly than some other mods out there, and it's definitely a cool mod to have installed on your game. The grenades are pretty expensive. After you finish the quest, you could craft them at the chemistry station, and they're definitely not super cheap, so you can definitely view them as a bit of an investment. With that being said, it was kind of hard for me to find practical uses for these. Obviously in combat, it's pretty easy to just teleport behind the enemies and get a good flanking position, or you could teleport to the top of buildings, but other than that, I don't know, they're not as practical as you would think. I do highly encourage you guys to play around with these and find your own uses. Tell me in the comments down below, what's the weirdest place you got with the blink grenade? So up next we do have the Explorer's outfit. With the deletion of the Rebel, a lot of people lost a good kind of daily wear armor for Fallout 4. I'm not saying this is replacing that, but it definitely fits that kind of same role of a good kind of just outfit to wear on your Fallout 4 character that kind of fits the world space and the theme of the game. The Explorer's outfit has a very Nathan Drake feel. It's a very simple armor mod. I normally wouldn't even include something like this on this series, but I just really like the look of it, and it's definitely something I could see myself like, yeah, I would wear that in the game, not in real life. I mean, I'd probably wear it in real life too, why not? There aren't really any customizability options, although the mod author has said he does plan on adding this in the future. Although you can change between having the backpack on and not having the backpack on, so then it'll just be the harness where you have like little bandoliers. All around, it's a pretty cool mod. I definitely like this more than some of the other sleuty armors out there or some of the extreme crazy futuristic armors. I feel like it's a bit more practical and just kind of fits into the game well, and if you like Nathan Drake, you could kind of be Nathan Drake in Fallout. So this one's actually very cool, and by the time I'm uploading this, it is not on Xbox One, but the mod author has said he will be porting this mod over to Xbox One this weekend, so if you want this on Xbox One, I highly recommend you check. So Modular Settlement Machinery. I actually read about this one on Reddit also, and I really loved the concept, and this is a very much a proof of concept mod. It's not in a finalized state, yet I do again really like the concept. Basically what this does is create a fusion reactor in Fallout 4. In the future it should add in other kind of things. What it is a 4-piece little setup, so you connect all these different pieces and then you have your reactor. There's Mark 1 and Mark 2 variants, and again, I just really like this concept much more than just placing down a fusion reactor. This one you have to actually afford each and every piece, and then when you combine them together you will get a power output. Something I would absolutely love to see from this mod in the future is actually being able to stack certain pieces. So right now it's broken up into reactor, boiler, turbine, generator. I would love to see in the future maybe I could put 3 generators on there and actually have a little bit more power, and then having other bonuses for some of the other pieces. I think this would make this mod very cool and really add a lot to the settlement system. I'm also very excited to see where he expands into. The whole concept of this mod is to make the machinery used in settlements be much more modular, so you could take pieces apart and put them back together in other sense. So next up we do have Salvage Beacons. So this is a very cool mod. It was at the top of the Nexus last week, although for whatever reason I didn't put it in last week's Mods Weekly. Basically what this mod allows you to do is place down a little communication center in your settlement. Then you could craft these things called Salvage Beacons from the chemistry station. Now when you're out adventuring, you could place one of these Salvage Beacons inside of an actual container or anything. From there you could select a settlement, and then one of the settlers you did assign to the communication station will actually travel there and pick up all of the loot in that container. So basically, if you're out adventuring and you seem to have a full carry load, rather than passing it on to companions, you could actually have some of those companions come and pick up your loot and take it back to the settlement. One of the things I actually really like about this mod is it's not stupidly overpowered. It takes a lot of time for the settler to actually walk from the settlement to the place and then back to the settlement. So if your settlement is particularly far away from the loot, it'll take multiple days in game for it to actually appear at your settlement. All around a very cool mod, and definitely one of the more practical ones that I could see being used in the long term for Fallout 4. So last but not least, we have the TNR Shoulder Lamp. Basically what this adds in is one of these shoulder lamps from Alien into Fallout 4. It does provide an alternate light source, basically replacing your Pip-Boy or whatever other lamp you had on your character, now being used as a shoulder lamp to illuminate the area in front of you. Obviously this is best used with a mod like Darker Nights or Vivid Weathers, something that's just going to make the game a little bit darker and make it actually required that you have one of these lamps. One thing I actually really like about this mod is it occupies a totally separate slot, so it's not a piece of armor. It actually goes on top of the armor, so you can have on a full set of normal armor and then the shoulder lamp on top of that. And I actually think this is very practical. A lot of the mods out there right now offer lamps in one of two ways. First and foremost, they're on a weapon, but maybe you don't want to run around with your weapon pointed out all the time, and sometimes if you use like lower weapons, it'll put the gun down and then you can't see again. Alternately, it'll be a helmet, but then maybe you don't want to use that helmet. Maybe you got a better legendary helmet that you want to replace that with. Well, if any of those two things are true, you could use the shoulder lamp, which isn't going to occupy any of those armor slots, and it'll just be there on your back when you need it. That's gonna pretty much wrap it up for this week though, guys. I do hope you enjoyed. As always, I thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, I encourage you guys to consider subscribing. I should have a few other uploads today, so look forward to that, and potentially a live stream later today, so we'll see. I might do some more Frost today. But as always, again, I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.